Hey guys, it's Jesse, 1998 Discovery 1 driver. I really love this truck, but from the moment I got it, it has a fuel problem. Not a fuel problem as far as flow, but a problem as far as filling it up. Now, I looked around on forums, I looked around everywhere for some type of video, somebody who has the same problem. I found people with the problem. They ask on forums, but there was really no clear answer. And then I finally found one. It may point to a valve, something called the trickler valve. And now, from what I read, this part was a recall part, I guess back in early 98, maybe 99, right after the car was manufactured, because there are some 99s that were recalled with this problem too. It goes right into this bit of plumbing here, and this actually attaches to this little black hose. So whatever happens when you stick the fuel nozzle in here, I guess pressure and vapors are regulated somehow, and that's what allows it to cut off the pump when it's full. But for some reason, maybe this isn't opening and closing the way it should. It's a couple of different pieces here, and you want to be sure when you take this off, there is a spring. As soon as you uncap this spring will pop out, so be very careful. I use a really strong magnet to hold all of my stuff down, but this little spring, I cleaned everything with some WD-40, wiped it down really good. Maybe there was some dirt on here that was causing this maybe this valve not to slide in and out the way it should. I don't know. But I want to try this method of cleaning it before I go to taking this all apart, maybe buying another one. There are some O-rings on here as well. This one actually goes on top when this seals up. You have an O-ring here. So I got the spring in there still. This bit slides in there. This piece right here slides in here. Hard to do it with camera in my hand, but just to give you and that little diaphragm right there, goes on top of there. So I'm assuming that this presses up against this spring somehow to give retention, maybe when it's received enough pressure, or maybe when the nozzle is in the filler hose, so that presses back and forth like that. Then you got this O-ring needs to go back down on here. That goes down, around there. And then this spring was on top of here. A couple other things I did clean. I blew some compressed air through these hoses. This shorter hose is the one that connects to the vent that goes to the tank itself. You'll see I took the filler hose off. It wasn't hard. I'll even go out there and show you how all of that came off as well. Everything's pretty much supported by this big hunk of metal, which has this hose which runs down to the bottom, and this is the little hose that connects to the gas tank. I'll go out here and show you what I'm talking about. And then this vent hose right here came from the other side of the trickle valve, and it clipped onto another hose that I think runs to the front of the car, runs to the main tank. So I'll show you. Excuse my nasty garage here. I figured there's nothing better than having a video of somebody showing you their experience of what they did. So I'm under the truck, and you'll see this is where the filler hose was, up in here. This bracket right here, which goes from the right side mud flap. You don't have to take this loose. There's a